guys, Natasha or Ethel Joe here. So I'm really excited about doing this vlog review because it's Thanksgiving weekend, and why not do a vlog review on what happens during the holidays. It's an anthology of some amazing authors that I've loved and read and devoured everything that they write. Kelli, Jean, Abel, Tessa Teevan, Jessica Ingro, and the lovely Webster. And that's why I loved it, because also there's some authors I've never read before that now I really hope, because the books I read, I don't know if they left on Cliffies on a reason, or they gave me hope that they're going to write more to this story of Cheryl, McIntyre, Beth, Michele, Elle, Jefferson, Renee, Ericson, Lucy, Gage. I printed off what I was going to say because I loved all of these little stories in there that I devoured them, and I don't want to go to each an individual book, because if I tell you what's going to happen, you're not going to go read it. You guys need to go get this anthology. This is one of those, I love short stories because you can tell a lot in a short story by the author's writing style. If an author can truly capture everything in a quick novella, the author's an amazing author. I suck at writing, that's why I read, because these authors gave me so much glimpse of what their story they're telling. And that's kind of why I like to read, is because each story has something different for me. I love them, I like them, the characters I resonate with, or some characters I'm like, wow, I don't understand that character, but I love the story. And it's because they captured me. And Coming Home by Abel is about Samantha, and Samantha comes home. She hasn't been home in years, and she runs into one of her closest friends, and these two kind of hit it off, and she tries to find herself again after being gone, and coming back is not what she has to do, and it is coming home. And then we have Fortune by Renee Ericson. Lila is completely lost when she finds out her sister has slept with her boyfriend, and the story kind of unfolds of how she deals with her sister's kind of doing something that's just totally heartbreaking. And then she finds out something, a man that's kind of, she's always piqued interest, and vice versa, and these two kind of hit it off, and their story is very fortunate, and it's good and it's sexy. And then there's The Medium. I love when a story is hap chance reading, like if you run into somebody and these kind of like instant love. And I kind of understand that, because I kind of bumped into my husband, and 20 years later here we are. And it's kind of has one of those books that has me in awe, because Lawson seems like a really dark, mysterious man that I want to read more of, and I really, really, really hope that The Meeting is more, because this book just blew my mind. And then we have Love Square by Jessica Ingro, which I just love this gal. Again, it's one of those second chance romance. Sam is newly divorced, and she finds out that somebody that she's totally been in love with for years, he's available, and it's second chance romance. And then it's my Kelli Jean, Mulala, and I knew I said that wrong, and I'm pissed that I said it wrong. Willow, you know from reading, if you read Kelli Jean's books, you'll know Willow. Willow is beautiful, she's talented, and she needs to go recharge. She goes to Hawaii to a guy that she's known forever, and these two kind of hit back off where they knew each other back in high school, and then their friendship kind of just blossoms again. And I think that's why I love that story, and it could have been like a full-length novel, and it just captured me. Big Mistake by Elle Jefferson. Now this one is Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome, and I can't wait for you guys to read this one, because this one kind of makes you hungry for more, and it's kind of sexy, and I'm gonna leave it at that, because that one is I really hope Desi has more to her story, because it was that good. And then The Gift from Gage from Cheryl McIntyre. If you know my vlogs, you know I love suspense romance. This one is completely total suspenseful. This Taylor kind of has a past that is heartbreaking, and she's trying to overcome so much, and she finally thinks she's in a good place, and everything is right in her world, and some stuff starts happening, and so she almost has to go into instant like panic mode and hiding, and she ends up wrecking her vehicle and finds somebody that has been kind of looking out for her and looking for her for years, and he changed his plan, his life plan, because he wanted to do something right for her. And I think that's why it's one of those books that it could have been a full-length novel and it still got me, and I like it. Going Down by Beth Michele. Now, Dash and Kane's story is definitely hot, and I'm going to leave it at that. It is Mr. Suave Debonair and Mr. Grumpy Pants, and these two guys are kind of have this like chemistry towards each other that is like gruff man, and he's the soft and sexy one, but these two kind of have this connection, and they mold it together. But then we have Tessa Teevan. Now, if you read Tessa Teevan's Explosive series, you're going to love the Naughty List. Because we get to see finally in one of her, if you read in her stories, you'll kind of remember this part where one of the sisters says she saw something on Christmas that's going to be ingrained in her mind forever. Well, this is why, because it's Ginger, and Ginger is the mom to Kale, and I love Kale, but now we kind of understand why Ginger kind of finally gets her love, and she finally gets to enjoy some fun times. And Seven is wow, that guy is a dirty talker, and I like it, and it's fun, and it's sexy, and it's quick read. And then we have Naughty Saint Nick by K. Webster. How can you not love K. Webster? But Naughty Saint Nick is definitely in the title. Saint Nick, he is trying to kind of just not be part of the company party, and he sits by Mr. Grumpy guy, and this guy is just trying to drink his sorrow ways. He's at his company party, he's done, he's married to a woman, he was married to a woman that was just kind of not anything for him. And Mr. Saint Nick sits down, and it kind of just sparks some feelings that he hasn't had in years, like 20 years. And this whole book is kind of like, this whole little quick read is how he breaks down his walls, and he finally sees what his love and his passion is. And it's really a great book. But again, I wasn't going to tell you about all the books. Sorry, I did, because I really loved all of these books. What happens during the holidays, it's an anthology. We have E.M. Abel, Cheryl McIntyre, I'm reading off my list, so I apologize, Tessa Teevan, and Kelli Jean. And I love it. I liked it. It's in the links. Go buy the damn books, guys. It's well worth your read. Talk to you later, and happy holidays.